Are you wondering what you can do to improve your garden soil and get ready for the coming planting season? Hi, this is Josh from Terra, and today we're going to answer some of those questions. After a prosperous harvest last year and overwintering, it's time to balance the nutrient level back in our garden. Where did those nutrients go, you might wonder? Well, through the regular growth of last season's fruits and veggies, some of those nutrients were depleted. And then rainfall and snowmelt leached some of the other nutrients down to the subsoil layers. And today, we're going to put some of that nutrient back in, and we're going to show you how. When I installed these raised beds, before filling them, I turned the underlying turf with a shovel. And then I layered the bottom with dead and rotting wood. That wood mass decreases the volume of soil you need to fill your beds in the beginning. It also acts as a sponge to hold and release moisture over time. Another great thing is it is a nutrient source that lasts for several years. It attracts microbes, worms, and beneficial fungus that are great for your garden. The next layer, on top of the wood layer, was a thick layer of green grass clippings. And this is a pretty important layer because the carbon content of the wood layer can start to steal nitrogen from the surrounding soil as it breaks down. More or less, the green grass clippings is a food source for the wood layer. I filled the bed with a garden mix that I got at a local compost facility, and it's a mix of topsoil, compost, and sand. Since then, the wood layer has decreased in volume from normal decomposition. And as you can see, the soil level in the garden has dropped a couple of inches. But that's okay, because that's going to give us room today to add soil amendments to improve the soil's condition. If we're doing a good job so far, go ahead and click that like button. To make sure you don't miss our next episodes, make sure you click subscribe. Now let's get started with improving our soil. Today I'm going to be incorporating a generous amount of compost, which you see here. We hauled this in last weekend. Peat moss. This is going to help with the moisture retention and friability of the soil. And some granulated lime. Based on some issues we had last year with blossom end rot. Blossom end rot is caused by a calcium deficiency when the plant is trying to put on fruit. By adding lime, it's going to bring that calcium level up. Lime can also be used to raise your pH level. If you have an acidity problem in your soil, add lime, it'll bring that alkaline level up. Now, let's go ahead and get this all mixed together with the existing soil. Okay, that was a lot of work. So right now, I'm not gonna add any more nutrient. Based on last year's performance, I really think we're gonna be looking good. Something that you can add to the area of your garden where you're gonna plant tomatoes is regular Epsom salt. The main ingredient is magnesium. Magnesium is an essential macronutrient that enables the root structure to uptake other nutrients much better. Nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. It also increases the greenness of the foliage. So I like to put Epsom salt down on the part of the garden where I plant tomatoes when I do my soil amendment. That way it has a chance to diffuse down into the soil. And then later in the season, I use a foliar spray about once a month directly onto the plant. And for that foliar solution, I dissolve about 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in 1 gallon of water. We did a lot today, and I really hope you got something out of it. We've been receiving a lot of support from you guys, the viewers, but we need a little bit more. If you've been watching this long and you haven't already, please go down and click that like button. And if you want to see more of what we got coming out, don't forget to subscribe. That tells YouTube that we're doing a good job and they'll send more viewers our way. Thanks for all your love and support. If you have any questions or comments, drop those in the comments section down below and we'll be sure to get back to you. Come on back next time as we keep on working toward a better Terra, one shovelful at a time.